Welcome to the Paranormal Sessions podcast. My name is David Coronado. I am a true psychic medium and paranormal investigator. And this is episode 4, and I titled it Rings because of the pics that I'm going to show you. But I need to give you a little bit of a backstory. About 5 months ago, I'm in bed and I wake up around 3 or 4 in the morning, and I look down towards the foot of the bed and I see what looks like an elderly woman who's ready to touch my ankles. And I don't know if she sensed that I was watching her, or whatever the case might be, but she lifts her head up, sees me, gets startled, and stumbles back and hits the hamper that's about 3 feet away from the front of my bed. And then she disappears. And I thought, well, if I see her, maybe she recently, passed over, and I'll eventually see her. But weeks go by, nothing. And so I just assume, she probably crossed over, and then that's it. Well, I happened to mention to a friend of mine about this, and he said, "Do you film in your room?" And I said, "Well, I used to, but I haven't done that in about 2 years, maybe a little bit longer." So it gives me the idea, so I go ahead and get a trail cam and I set it up, and I would check, every Saturday, and I'd have maybe 150 pictures, but it really didn't show anything at all. And so, I just spent the whole time just deleting all of them. Well, a couple, let's say maybe a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, I ran across these pictures, and I was shocked, to say the least, how clear it's a male spirit and an evil spirit. But the male spirit, the one that I actually thought it was a woman, it's actually a man. So I just want to let everyone know that these might be disturbing content for some people. So I just want to give you a heads up. But let me first tell you what I'll tell you what I think it is, and then I'll show you the picture. Now, the first picture you're going to see is of an elderly man, and he's walking from left to right, and he's maybe no more than 1.5 or 2 feet away from the camera. But the most important thing is if you notice these tubes that are to the right of him, and they look like they're tangled up or whatever. But that was the most important thing I took out of the picture, is what are these tubes? So let me bring up the next one. Now the next picture is pretty much almost like a repeat of the first picture, but he's moving more from the left to the right, and it looks like he's heading towards near the bathroom. And of course you can still see a little bit of the tubes. Now the next picture you're going to see is of course of the male spirit, but if you notice, the tubes are a lot brighter. And when I saw that picture, it started giving me the idea that these tubes, or whatever they call them, I believe those are some kind of device to collect energy, because when you saw the first pictures, the tubes are, not very bright. They almost look like there's not any light in them at all. And then each successive picture, it looks like they're getting brighter than this one, and the one you're going to see, they look a lot brighter. The next picture you're going to see is the elderly man, but it seems like he's moving a little bit faster because the picture is blurry. That's really about the only thing I get, any kind of significance I got out of that picture. Now, before I show the next picture, I just want to let you know this is the picture of an evil spirit. So some people might find it disturbing. So you might want to just decide on your own discretion if you want to see it. But this was really the picture that I thought, that was pretty significant outside of these luminescent tubes. One other thing I forgot to mention before I showed you that picture of the evil spirit is that you see that reddish tone. I don't know if that has to do with the quality of the picture, or if there's something, that reddish tone is something due to that being an evil spirit. I'm kind of leaning towards maybe it just had to do with the camera, but I was really shocked if I get a picture of an actual evil spirit. The last picture I'm going to show you, I think that's rather significant too, because now it shows the tubes kind of like in a U shape, and it's like they have balls of energy within that particular tube. That was my impression, that it's showing the energy, like energy balls that are within this device, and so they, it's, at least naturally, I would think it means that the evil spirit is making this elderly spirit collect energy for him. And that's like when people try to cross over and they can't because there's an evil spirit in that house. So basically, the people who are trying to cross over, they can't because they're too afraid of evil spirits, or maybe there's a demon in the house or something. But I wish I could have got more pictures of this receptacle or tube, wherever it was, because I firmly believe that has to be some kind of energy source that they're making, like in this case this elderly spirit, to collect energy for the evil spirit so he can grow even more powerful. But I thought all in all I got way more on film than I thought I would ever get. I filmed other spirits and things like with night vision camera, but I never thought I would get something that clear. But I do have one other pic that I'm going to show probably in a couple weeks. But I just want to hope that you like what you saw, and hopefully it wasn't disturbing to too many people. And I appreciate if you would like and subscribe and share. And that's all for tonight, and I hope you enjoyed, so to speak, what you saw. And I'll wrap it up by saying there is evil out there. I've seen it, so be safe. Bye.